Hey, sexy, do you come here? I'm just messing with you guys. I'm a little strung out on energy drink because I started working night crew at one of my jobs, so I was able to quit my other job because it's like a lot more money. So now I'm making like $10 an hour, and there's always overtime. So I was gonna go to work, and I was on the schedule and everything, and I get all loaded up on energy drink, and I go in, and he's like, "You're not working today." And I was like, "What?" Because I just got all strung out on energy drink. And so he had me work a few hours, and then he was like, "You can just go home." I was like, "Okay." So now I'm sitting at home, nothing to do. I'm all strung out on energy drink, and when I'm on energy drink, it's like a dry drunk. Because it's not like as intense as if I was actually drunk, but it's like a hyper drunk, dry drunk kind of, whatever, what the fuck ever. So, yeah, that happened. I'll just tell you what's been going on with me. Okay. So, I went to get a car. The main reason why I went to get a car, I cannot tell you. And it failed. I pretty much got screwed. The guys, sold me a car with a bad transmission. Went to a transmission place. It's going to cost $3,400 just to fix the transmission. The total price of the car was going to be $6,000. I was like, okay, so I went there to have them like take the car back and to put it back and all this other shit. And the guy literally sat there and was like, "I can't let you walk out of your contract." And I was like, "I will cut your dick off." I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. And when I finally, after like fucking an hour of talking to him, I was like, he's like, "Okay, we'll give you $700 of credit, and when we get more cars in, you can just come back." I was like, "Do whatever the fuck you want, just cancel my contract." And so it got canceled, and I have this little stupid thing saying I have $7 of credit. And I was like, dude, I'm never coming back here, because it's like, I'm just going to cut my losses. I'm not going to give them any more of my money. This was really dumb, and I lost $700 and an opportunity to go see my best friend for that stupid... Start twitching. I'm going to get all worked up again about it. It irks me. Oh yeah, and then I went back there today. No, yesterday. I went back yesterday. No, I was driving around with my friend, because I got another car. My best friend actually picked it out. He made a list of all the cars that he thought I would like, and he knows about cars. So I picked one out, called the guy, it worked out great. I have a Mustang GT now. And I already got a ticket the second day I had it, which means I have spent like $320 on tickets in the last 8 weeks. Because I have a really bad lead foot, and I'm like not smart about speeding either. Like, I speed everywhere, even in my mom's van. When me and her were sharing a car, I was going at least 5 over all the time. Now I'm going at least 10 over all the time. I can't help it. It's horrible. I need like a speeding intervention. It's horrible, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Totally forgot where I was going. What was I saying? So yeah, I could've got a ticket, and I don't know where I was going. I just completely spaced it. So we're just gonna start talking about other stuff. So yeah, I remember now. So we were driving around, and then we see the car that I originally was gonna get. It was red, and we see, cause small town. I live in a small town, and this other guy's test driving it. I was like, "Are you fucking serious, dude? You're still trying to sell that piece of shit car?" And he looked at me, and he gave me the dirtiest look ever. And my friend was like, "Was that the car?" I was like, "Yep." It was nuts. Oh man, I lost so... I don't know why, it just bothers me. It like ruined my like week. It's really dumb that I'm like over exaggerating it and like I'm letting it ruin, but it's like $700 and they're still trying to sell that car. I feel like I should like, it doesn't matter though, like there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I can try, but they're professionals that they've been there a while, so... Yeah. And then, made my best friend mad at me. Okay, I made him mad at me like 3 times this month. I am like a fuck up this month. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, painted my nails today. 4 nails into it, I was like, wait, why am I painting them orange? A homeless guy's gonna like try to bite my fingers off because he thinks they're carrots. And oh man, I don't know why I painted them orange. It was such a stupid idea. And I did my hair. And I have my blue contacts in. And I'm just getting off my period. Which means you're still kind of moody. You're just kind of on the downside of it. It's like my skin is just being here. I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see that, but I have like a huge zit right there, and my whole face is just covered in zits. So I looked in the mirror the other day, and I was like, great, I got uglier. Nobody can love this face. So yeah, I'm all shut out an energy drink. I'm bored. I'm like out of it. And the sad part is, I just totally screwed things up this month. I lost $700. Like $925 if you count all the speeding tickets I have. I pretty much, last month I lost like $200 on an airplane ticket. And then I got another airplane ticket and I had to pawn some stuff. And it's just been like a long month. I'm just like so tired of it. And I know I'm like bitching, but, and I shouldn't be because I really don't have a bad life or anything. I'm just cranky and tired and blah. Yeah. Like it's really not a huge deal, but it's really not. I don't even know why I'm complaining about it, but I just am. It's really not a huge deal. It's really not. I'm not trying to, I don't want you guys to think that I'm like this all the time, because I'm not. I know, and then my ex-husband has been being a dick this month too. When he like treats my mom like she's a drop-in child care. Because when I don't have my daughters, pretty much the only time I have to like go out, get drunk, do whatever the hell I want, go to a nightclub, you know, go have hot sex, which is never gonna happen. But he brings her home at like 7, and I'm like, dude, you can't do that. That's not the set time that we have. I do stuff at night past 7, and he's supposed to drop her off at like 11:30. And the reason why it's that late is so that she can get used to spending late nights over there, so she can, you know, go into overnights. And she was supposed to start having overnights in like September. And it still hasn't happened. And I need to change the court papers because it seriously makes me crazy. Because I have to be at home to receive my child. Like my mom, because that's what my mom like wants, and I try to do what she wants. And like I understand it. And I don't have a problem being here unless I don't know when she's coming back. And it's seriously frustrating to me. He'll be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna bring her home now," and I'll be like in another town shopping or something, and it's like, are you serious? You can't bring her home right now. I can't be there for another like hour because I have to drive back. And he's just like, oh no, I'm just gonna bring her home whenever I want. It's like, dude, I can't just have my mom watch her all the time. I have to be there to get her on the weekends. That's how it works. Seriously, it's just so frustrating. I need to change the court papers because it makes me crazy. It turns me into a crazy bitch every single time, and it annoys the crap out of me. And he's like, oh, I can't get her this weekend. I'm sick. That's fine. But then when he keeps doing it, it's like I know you have health problems because you're a lard ass, but just try to be a father. And then he cuts her hair. That's the one thing I told him. I was like, do not cut her hair, do not cut her bangs. We have to grow them out because they're at a really awkward phase and they're going into her eyes. And her hair grows really, really fast. So I want it to like grow past the awkward stage, so I can actually start putting it up. And so the last time he sees her, after like 2 weeks of not seeing her, he cuts her hair. I was like, I'm gonna cut your dick off if you don't stop. And he just like doesn't give a fuck. It's freaking, oh my god. He just thinks he does whatever he wants. And it's like, really, dude? Really? You want to have a pissed off ex-wife? Is that really what you want to have happen to you? I'm trying. I'm holding it back because I don't want to have to start doing court papers right now. I want to wait. And then I think about how he claims her this year for taxes. And I'm like, I need that money. You have another kid you get to claim. I don't. Oh. You can hear that. I didn't know that. There goes my hearing. Oh my gosh. It's just... Bitch, slap him in the face. Because that's seriously the only time I have to myself that I don't have to worry about my child is when he has her. Or when he dumps her off at his mom's house. Which pretty much happens every single time. It's just like... Oh, and then 2 weeks ago we got into this huge fight. And he was like, why doesn't she have a set normal bedtime? And I was like, dude, she's a late night baby. She likes staying up at late. I could go without giving her a nap all day and she will still go to bed by like 10:30 or 11. That's just how she is. And then before that, he was sending her home and giving her naps at like 5 o'clock in the evening. I was like, dude, you can't do that. She doesn't sleep at night if you do that. She won't go to bed till like 3 if he does that. And he still does it. He makes me seriously batshit crazy. And I don't want to do court papers. I just want him to just change what he's doing so I don't have to go to the court. Ex-husbands. My God. It makes me stressed out. I can't even and now I sleep during the day mostly, so I have to have another babysitter to watch her so I can sleep. No, sorry, I got the shiver. It's cold as hell. But it's weird because it's warm outside. It's 40 outside, and there's snow on the ground. How does that work? I don't know, but honestly, guys, it's just so tired now. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go.